Welcome back to Whispers of Legacy. Today we unfold a pivotal chapter in the saga of Hastinapura as the kingdom stands at the crossroads of tradition and destiny. Following Pandu's coronation as king, Bhishma, the stalwart guardian of the Kuru dynasty, contemplates the future of his lineage. With Dhritarashtra's blindness and Vidura's low birth barring them from kingship, the burden of an entire realm looms uncertain. Bhishma, addressing Vidura, known for his deep understanding of dharma and virtue, expresses his steadfast desire to see the Kuru dynasty flourish. He speaks of the need to ensure the dynasty's continuation through strategic alliances with noble maidens of renowned lineage. Heeding Vidura's counsel, who views Bhishma as both father and spiritual guide, Bhishma acts decisively. His eyes turn to Gandhari of Gandhara. Gandhari was born into the royal family of Gandhara, the daughter of King Subala and Queen Vasumati. From a young age, Gandhari was known for her deep piety, exceptional beauty, and unwavering devotion to Lord Shiva. Her younger brother, Shakuni, was sharp-witted, intelligent, and deeply devoted to his sister. Together they grew up in the royal palace, bound by a strong sibling bond. As Gandhari grew, her devotion to Lord Shiva deepened. She performed severe penances and rituals, seeking the blessings of the mighty Lord. Lord Shiva, pleased with Gandhari's devotion, granted her a boon. He blessed her with the ability to have 100 sons, each as powerful as her husband. News of Gandhari's virtues spread far and wide, eventually reaching the kingdom of Hastinapura. Bhishma and Satyavati, keen on securing powerful alliances for the Kuru dynasty, saw in Gandhari the perfect match for Dhritarashtra, despite his blindness. The proposal was sent to King Subala, who recognized the honor and the strategic importance of this alliance. Though Dhritarashtra was born blind, his strength, valor, and noble lineage made him a suitable match for the princess of Gandhara. King Subala, recognizing the honor of this alliance, agreed to the proposal. However, Shakuni, devoted to his sister, harbored deep concerns about her future happiness, feeling a sense of unease that he could not shake. When Gandhari learned that her future husband was blind, she made a decision that would define her legacy. In a profound act of love, loyalty, and sacrifice, Gandhari chose to blindfold herself, vowing to share in Dhritarashtra's darkness for the rest of her life. This decision was not merely a symbolic gesture, but a testament to her unwavering commitment to her dharma as a wife. Gandhari's vow of blindness became legendary, earning her the reverence of all who heard of her sacrifice. Shakuni, deeply pained by his sister's sacrifice, vowed to himself that he would ensure her happiness, no matter the cost. The marriage of Dhritarashtra and Gandhari was celebrated with great pomp and splendor in Hastinapura. The kingdom welcomed Gandhari with open arms, her sacrifice and devotion already known far and wide. The marriage ceremony was a grand affair, uniting two powerful kingdoms and marking the beginning of a new chapter in the Kuru dynasty. Shakuni, ever protective of his sister, stood by her side throughout the ceremony, his mind already plotting ways to ensure her well-being. Though blindfolded, Gandhari carried herself with grace and dignity, her devotion to her husband evident in every step she took. The people of Hastinapura marveled at her strength, and she quickly became beloved for her virtues, earning the respect and admiration of all. Yet within the walls of Hastinapura, Shakuni harbored deep concerns for his sister's future, his mind slowly turning towards a darker path. As the shadows of intrigue deepen in Hastinapura, far away unfolds a tale of another young princess, destined to play a pivotal role in the saga of the Kuru dynasty. This princess, known in her youth as Pritha, would later be celebrated as Kunti. Born to King Shurasena of the Yadava clan, her life took an extraordinary turn when she was given to her childless uncle, Kuntibhoja, and raised as his cherished daughter. As a young girl, Kunti was known for her devotion and hospitality. When the revered sage Durvasa visited her father's palace, she served him with such dedication that the sage, pleased with her service, granted her a boon. This boon would allow her to invoke any god and bear a child by them. Little did Kunti know that this blessing, meant to reward her piety, would become a source of great joy and deep sorrow. Curiosity and youthful innocence led Kunti to test the boon. She invoked the sun god, Surya, and was blessed with a son, Karna, born with divine armor and earrings. However, the young Kunti, unmarried and fearful of societal judgment, was forced to make a heart-wrenching decision. Kunti, filled with both wonder and dread, placed the infant Karna in a basket and set him afloat on the river, entrusting his fate to the gods. This secret, known only to her, would cast a long shadow over her life and the lives of her future children. Years passed, and Kunti grew into a woman of exceptional virtue and beauty. Word of her qualities reached Hastinapura, where Bhishma, seeking a suitable bride for the newly crowned King Pandu, proposed an alliance with Kunti. The marriage was seen as an ideal union, bringing together two noble lineages. Kunti accepted the proposal, and her marriage to Pandu was celebrated with great joy and splendor. She entered Hastinapura not only as a queen, but as a woman of great inner strength, carrying with her the secret of her firstborn son, Karna. After securing Kunti as a worthy queen for Pandu, Bhishma, in a move to secure a powerful alliance for Hastinapura, sets his heart on a significant mission. With a grand army and the wise men of the kingdom, he travels to Madra, intent on a proposal that would strengthen both realms. Received with due respect and traditional hospitality, Bhishma is welcomed by King Shalya of Madra. In the opulent halls of Madra's palace, after the formalities of welcome, Bhishma reveals his purpose: to seek the hand of Madri, Shalya's sister, celebrated for her beauty and virtues, for King Pandu of Hastinapura. King Shalya listens thoughtfully, his face reflecting both the pride in his lineage and the weight of ancestral customs. He speaks of a long-held family tradition that dictates the terms of marriage alliances, a custom he is bound to honor, as it is a revered practice among his people. Bhishma, ever respectful of regional traditions and customs, acknowledges the virtue of Madra's practices. In a gesture of goodwill and to honor the custom, he presents a lavish dowry. The offerings include gold, precious stones, elephants, horses, and a wealth of other treasures, signifying the Kuru's respect and the importance of this alliance. Delighted and satisfied with Bhishma's understanding and the grandeur of the gifts, King Shalya agrees to the marriage. With a cheerful heart, he formally bestows his sister Madri to Pandu, strengthening the ties between Kuru and Madra. As the auspicious day dawned, marked by the wise for its stellar alignment, King Pandu was united in matrimony with the radiant Princess Madri. The celebrations were grand, befitting the union of two powerful lineages. In the joyous aftermath, Pandu, accompanied by his queens Kunti and Madri, reveled in the splendor of his expanding kingdom. After a month of festivities, the air of Hastinapura turned brisk with the winds of ambition. King Pandu, with blessings from Bhishma, the elders, and a chorus of auspicious rites performed by his people, embarked on a grand campaign to conquer the world. His forces, a vast sea of elephants, horses, and chariots, marched out under banners flying high. From the robber tribes of Asana to the defiant gates of Magadha, no foe could stand before Pandu's might. In Magadha, he slew the mighty King Dirga, seizing treasures untold. His victories did not cease, as he then turned his gaze to Mithila, subjugating the Vidhas and then sweeping through Kasi, Sumba, and Pundra. His campaign painted a picture of unstoppable force, earning him the reverence once held for the celestial Indra. As Pandu's fame spread like wildfire through the world, kings and chieftains, defeated and awed, came bearing tributes. Their offerings, a testament to Pandu's sovereignty, included gems, gold, and a menagerie of splendid animals, all laying the wealth of the world at the feet of Hastinapura. With his conquest complete, Pandu turned his chariot homeward, his path back to Hastinapura strewn with the petals of victory. The capital burst into celebrations upon his return, with Bhishma and the citizens coming forth to greet their king, whose accomplishments now mirrored those of the legendary monarchs of yore. In a grand display of gratitude and humility, Pandu offered the treasures won by his valor to Bhishma, Satyavati, and the royal family, ensuring that his victories enriched not just the palace, but the entire kingdom. The wealth also funded magnificent sacrifices, further elevating the spiritual stature of Hastinapura. Amidst the backdrop of Pandu's conquests and the jubilations of Hastinapura, another chapter was being written quietly by the wise Bhishma. He learned of a maiden of great beauty and youth, Sulabha, the daughter of King Devaka, born to a Sudra wife. Recognizing an opportunity to secure happiness and a worthy alliance for Vidura, Bhishma acted with his characteristic decisiveness. Vidura and his bride were united in a ceremony that, while not as lavish as royal weddings, was rich in virtue and warmth. Together, they began a life marked by wisdom and mutual respect. As the sun sets over Hastinapura, the echoes of triumphs and matrimonial bells blend into the night's whisper. The city, bolstered by its leaders and their new queens, stands resilient, ready to face whatever the future holds. Join us next time on Whispers of Legacy as we keep exploring the rich history of this great dynasty, where every hero's decision and challenge shapes its lasting legacy. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay connected with these timeless stories. Until next time, keep the legacy alive.